Welcome to the Kamakura 2. This is my freighter base, and this is, of course, my second ship. This is an A-class freighter, and I'm currently building the base itself inside. So, let's take a look at what I've built so far. Let's make our way up to the bridge. So here we are. It's mostly manned by Korvax. Now let's go back here. Now this is our main operations center. The centerpiece being the planetary probe. Now we've got multiple fleet command stations. We've got 5, so you can do 5 missions at once, and they're all around here. And off to the left side, let's take a look here. Got our multi-tool archive there. And we have, of course, our terminus. I got a couple things here. The first aid and hazard protection units there. So this is very convenient, easy to get. Decorations are still a bit sparse. I eventually will fill out the decorations for a lot of this. But I quite like how it's looking here. Got a few terminals around here. Got this little desk for anyone who wants to sit down and observe or manage the operations center. Now, before I go further, I'd just like to let you know that this will be 4 decks high. I currently have the first deck complete in general. The second deck I have started, but there's not much up there. But we'll take a look anyways. First deck is mainly operations, cargo, and engineering. And when we get to the second deck, I'll explain how the others are done. Now here is the captain's office. So my office, or I guess I'd be Admiral since I have a fleet. So we got my desk here, got a few trophies here. Yeah. Definitely nice there. Got an area for me to relax and, you know, talk to my commander, who's always there. Now let's head back here. Now we have corridors going off in 2 directions. We'll get to those in a moment. Here is where all of our computing power is done. Also got our trade terminal. So this is the computer room, basically. These are all computers, and it doesn't really have a function other than being visual, really. Towards the back, this is one of our more luxurious rooms. This is kind of a lounge for visitors. So if we have any VIPs coming on board, nice area for them to come, and there's a bit of a bar here. So it's a nice place to relax, talk, and negotiate. So let's head back here. We do have some... Oh, I do have something I missed here. Of course. Hello. We have, of course, our overseer. He's on here. And off in this room right here is our multi-tool specialist, our weapons guy. And they got a few things around here, these racks, you know. That's another archive I've got, so I've got a couple of archives in here. So I can access multi-tools, or archived multi-tools, in any location. Now in here we have a couple of things. This has to do with exocraft. So we've got our exocraft specialist here, and of course this, which I don't have to do anything with this, but just means I can call exocraft in any system that my freighter is in. And a tire. Yeah. So where are the other specialists? Well, they're going to be upstairs on the 2nd level. But before we go up there, let's take a look at everything else. There's the stairs going up. So we've got these rooms here that have nothing in them. Give me an idea what I could put in these little rooms. There's could be storage, could be anything like that. Hello. You've got a Christmassy theme going on here. And here we've got half of the cargo. So this is a cargo bay. And we have doors going to the outside for transferring cargo in and out. Of course, this is how I can access the whole structure up here. So I can see that's what it looks like right now. There's not too much there. And we can go all the way through here. Go to the back. And I think the color was changed in the most recent update. A lot of the colors changed for some reason. I'll have to fix that. So we're coming back into engineering. And this is a very big empty room right now. But I do have a couple of stellar extractors. One here and one on the other side. I'm going to have a whole bunch of stuff in here. I'll probably put another stellar extractor, maybe. But I feel like they belong on the second floor, which you'll see what I mean when I discuss it later. And this is main engineering. Got these devices, which I don't know what they do. We've got this thing. But here is our core, our warp core. Yeah, it's what are they doing in here? So this is the well, it's water flow. Coming all the way over to here, which powers our warp drive. Very Star Trek-y, I know. I'm a big Star Trek fan, so I wanted to do something that's kind of reminiscent of that. And yeah, I think I achieved that mostly. And right here, just storage. Nothing else, just storage. Over here is pretty much the same, just more storage, although this one has a desk. So this is probably the engineer's office, I would say. And this room is just a mirror of what's on the other side. Nothing special. The stairs go up to the same place that the stairs at the front go to. Again, here. More cargo. So we've got all cargo containers used in here. So let's go and take a look over here. We've got one more room. It's a mirror of the other side. But this room, I've got some carbon. So I want some carbon here. I can just do this. Temporary, though, as that's going to go upstairs. Let's go up to the second deck. The second deck is for research mainly, as well as growing plants. Now, this is our centerpiece. This is going to be the museum. This is where my collection of interesting things is going to go. It's pretty empty right now. We got this little guy, though. Hello. Let's go back here. So the plans for this deck, now we just have these corridors going off to the side. We've got entrances here, of course, right here. This goes down to engineering. And this is going to go up to the third deck, which has absolutely nothing in it. Now the plans are, on this side, we are doing all of the botanical sciences, growing all of the plants, and this is where my farmer is going to be as well. So he'll be over here. Going to the other side, way over here. This is where all the science labs are going to be, geology and all that stuff. I will also say the refiners are going to go in here, although I think refinery could go down there. But we're going to have lots of labs. I think a lot of the, what do you call them? So if I go into here, I would like the exotic things to go in here. So the glitches are going to come over here as well. So, and maybe some museum pieces. I don't know. Ah, absolutely fossil displays will come over here. So my scientist is going to be on this side as well. Now, there are questions about what else I'm going to do. Towards the front, I want to have a big room in that direction, which will be astrometrics. It's another Star Trek reference. So this is where all the astronomical stuff goes. There are a few decorations I want to put in there. And then off to the back, I'm a little unsure about what I'm going to do over there. But this is something I need to think of. Third deck is going to be where all of the comforts are. Now, I can't go up there really, except up these stairs. Over here. So the third deck will have the lounge, it'll have the mess hall, it'll have entertainment, you know, the room with the dance floor and the music and stuff, and bars and areas where you can just sit and relax and enjoy yourself, you know? I think that is going to be an area where I will spend some time just relaxing. Fourth deck is going to be the quarters. The quarters, of course, are for all of the crew and myself. My quarters will be at the very front, obviously. Now, there are a few design choices I may be doing. I may do right in the center, make it quite open, so you can see both decks. But that remains to be seen. I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. Because, you know what, I've never really built a full freighter base before. And this is something that I'm really looking forward to doing. I am going to be doing update videos. Once I complete the second deck, I will do another video. There will probably be some updates on this deck, and I'll take you through those as well. I'll also do videos for third and fourth decks once I get them done. And probably a nice big one for a complete tour. And that is about it. That is my plan for this whole ship. Now this is something I'm going to keep for quite a long time. I don't have any plans on changing it. It is an A class, which I'm fine with. Who knows, maybe in the future we'll have the ability to change to a B class. Not a B class, I don't want that. S class. And yeah, maybe. We'll see. Now, is there another thing you'd like a tour of? Would you like to see all of my starships? Or some of my bases? I don't really have complete bases. They're all works in progress. Mostly because I like exploring. And that is primarily what I do. I just love going to other planets. That's about it. Now, do you have any suggestions for any types of rooms that I should put in this freighter base? Let me know in the comments. And we'll see you in the next Let's Play video. Anyways, it's good to be out of character. In my Let's Plays, I am pretty much role-playing, and it kind of sounds like I don't know what I'm doing at times. I'm role-playing because, you know, it's discovery of the unknown and stuff like that. But that's the way it is. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.